Now, today, I am going to talk about how you people, the future of our country, are going to get into this IAS and IPS. We should see the eligibility criteria. If you see the age, minimum age required, the maximum age limit, as far as education qualification is concerned, you must be having a Now, I would like to talk about what are the various stages in this examination. Now, today, I am going to talk about how you people, the future of our country, are going to get into this IAS and IPS. Next. This examination is known by various names. Some call it UPSC, some call it CSC, some call it IAS IPS examination. So I will clarify a bit. UPSC is the body, Union Public Service Commission, which conducts the examination. It is the conducting examination body. The name of the examination is Civil Services Examination, shortly called as CSC. In that examination, people can apply for many services, but the majority of the people, the first choice of them is IAS and the IPS. Next. So, are there only two services in this examination? No, there are more than two services. As you can see, this year, more than 20 services have been given in the examination. The total number of vacancies is around 1056. So around 21 services would be selected through this single examination, not just IAS and IPS. Other services like foreign services, revenue services, railway, audit account, many services are there. As per your choice and interest, you can opt for any of these services. Next. Now you must be thinking, yes, this examination is great. I want to apply for this examination right now, right itself. But are you eligible to write right now? We should see the eligibility criteria. If you see the age, minimum age required is 21 years. 21 years. I think most of you must be below this 21 years. So right now you are not eligible. The maximum age limit is 32 years. As far as education qualification is concerned, you must be having a graduate degree with yourself. So after passing this 12th examination, you would be going to college. After that, you would be getting a degree. It can be BTech, it can be MBBS, it can be BCom, it can be BArch, it can be B Pharma, it can be anything. Just you need to have one graduate degree. There would be myth, when you're going to pass out, there would be myth that only people from IIT who are doing some good doctorate, who are doing some good MBBS degree from some good college are only eligible. No, it's not like that. Any person who has a graduate degree can appear for this examination. Next. Now I would like to talk about what are the various stages in this examination. This whole examination process is of 1 year, starting with the stage 1, prelims, stage 2, mains, and stage 3, the final interview. Firstly, I would like to talk about prelims examination. Total 2 papers are there in prelims examination, GS and CSAT. In GS, syllabus would be what you have been studying throughout your school, your basic history, basic geography, polity, economics, environment, all these things would be asked in your GS paper. In CSAT, your basic mathematics would be asked. From 10th class, it would be asked. The question type would be MCQs, multiple choice question. One question will be there, 4 options will be put out, and you have to choose one option which is the correct among those. If you pass this stage, you move on to the next stage, which is mains. In this, total 9 exams are there. And this stage goes on for at least 1 week. Total 9 exams you have to write, each of 3 hours. And the pattern here is not of MCQ. It's just like your board exams. You have to take a pen and paper and you have to write long, lengthy answers in all these 9 examinations. Out of these, 2 are qualifying, English and Tamil. And rest 7 are the marks which are going to be counted for your success. Next. As you can see, the syllabus for these examinations. For GS, GS1, History and Culture, GS2, Polity, GS3, Economics and Technology, and GS4, Ethics. Your moral values, they would be tested in this paper. After these 4 examinations, 4 tests, you would be appearing for the optional test. Optional would be having 2 papers, but more on that later. Next. Do you know who these 3 people are? No one? Okay, I'll tell you. These 3 women are the toppers of CSC 2021 examination. Rank 1, rank 2 and rank 3. All the toppers posts are filled by the women of the country, and these 3 toppers have topped after competing with 10 to 15 lakhs people from across the country. So that's why I would encourage all the girls sitting in this hall to think about writing this examination, preparing for this examination, and serving the nation. Next. This is the list of the optional papers. You can choose any of this, and you have to write 2 papers in that subject. It can be your engineering, it can be your medicine, it can be your law, it can be anything. Next. After you clear your mains, the final stage, the interview test, the personality test, you have to go to New Delhi. You would be interviewed by the UPSC. For me, it was a very prestigious moment, and I will always remember that interview, because being called by a constitutional body, it's a very, very big thing for me and for any one of us who is going to appear before the UPSC interview. Finally, after combining the marks of your mains and interview, you would be allotted a service. This is LBSNAA, the dream for many of the aspirants. This is situated in Uttarakhand, near Mussoorie. As you can see, it is situated in the lap of mountains in Himalayas. It's a very, very scenic place, very good place. You must visit it. We all train here for 4 months after clearing the examination. All the services, we come here and train here for 4 months. There, we get to meet the highest dignitaries of our country. Honorable President, Honorable Prime Minister of India, we get to meet them, we get to interact with them. After that, we are provided Bharat Darshan. Bharat Darshan means what? We would be taken to every corner of the country. We would be going to Andaman and Nicobar. We would be going to the oceans, scuba diving. We would be doing those things. We would be going to Arunachal Pradesh, visiting India and China border. We would be going to the Jammu and Kashmir, visiting India and Pakistan border, training with the army, everything. Next. As you can see, we are also trained for practicing on firearms. You can identify this weapon. It is AK-47. Must have heard about this name in news. This weapon is used by our army to kill out the terrorists in J&K and eliminate the militancy. This is the parade we would be performing as a guard of honor when we are going to pass out after completing our training. We are also given exposure to how to ride a horse. Horse riding is also a very important component of our training. Now you must be thinking, 10 to 15 lakhs people are appearing each year for this examination. How can I compete? There are so many people out there. But Tamil Nadu government is there for you. It's going to help you. Tamil Nadu government scheme is there, which is going to provide all the people who are serious and interested free coaching for 1 year in various places: Chennai, Madurai, Coimbatore. Next. At last, I would like to say, I have talked about various perks of these services. But to get into these services, you have to clear a very, very rigorous examination. It would require a lot of patience, a lot of hard work, a lot of courage from your side, and a lot of luck as well. Many of you might have made up your mind that yes, I want to appear for this examination. For that, you can call us, you call any of the officers who are sitting here for guidance and preparation. And for those of you who are still in dilemma, what to do, what not to do, nothing to worry. You should go to your college. You should enjoy your college life. Do your experiments in your college. Go for some private internship. Have the exposure of private sector. Go for some academic projects. Go for some working with NSS, NGOs, so that see how the public welfare, how the public service is there. After that, after completion of your graduation, you may decide in which career you want to go, which path you want to take in your life. And at the end, if you decide the public service is the career you want to take for the rest of your life, the doors of civil services would always be waiting for you. Thank you. Jai Hind.